The views and opinions on this show do not necessarily reflect the views of ESPN Tucson 1490 AM, 94.9 HD Channel 4, or the Arizona Lotus Corporation.
Welcome to Spears and Ali on ESPN Tucson.
Justin Spears, I like that.
With Justin Spears and Ali Farhang on 1490 AM, 94.9 HD Channel 4, ESPN Tucson. Brought to you by Tucson Federal Credit Union, the Volpe team at Nova Home Loans, and Rightway Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
I want to be entertaining, but I'm not stupid enough to compare myself to Ali.
Welcome back to Spears and Ali. Now that Justin weighed himself in, he has driven himself to Dickie's Barbecue on Thornydale, owned by Ismail Mahdi,
Yes, sir.
former running back, University of Arizona. How you doing, Ismail?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Dude, so you graduated from the University of Arizona, and how did you get into being a proprietor of a barbecue?
Yeah,
joint?
man. It happened fast. You know, I always wanted to own a business for myself. And then I know, being in Tucson, just being around the community, I was there for a year. You know, just good people, good community. You know, it was just I just thought it was a great location to, you know, bring the entrepreneurship to it. You know, I had a backpedal on that. I had a stint, you know, trying to get into NFL and stuff like that. You know, I went to a couple mini camps, you know, got hurt and just didn't work out. So I was like, let me just get into my entrepreneur background and venture into that. And I think it's just a good spot, good location. I'm excited.
Good for you. Thornydale and what? Where's it at?
Yeah, Thornydale.
And what's the cross?
Thornydale and Ina.
Ina.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's a
Ina.
great
Close to
great
Miranda.
location.
Yeah, great location.
Great location. And you know, your family immigrated from Kenya.
Yes, sir.
And how old were you when that
I
happened?
was 8 months. I
8
was
months.
real little.
All right.
Yeah. I just hear all the stories about it and stuff like that.
So you're a Texan.
Yeah, I'm a Texan.
And the barbecue.
Yeah.
If you're a real Texan, you got to know barbecue.
You got to know barbecue.
Yeah.
You got to know barbecue. Yeah, you got to know barbecue.
So you're, I'm just curious because I'm a first generation too, right? And I was born here, but my parents immigrated. How did your parents react to you playing football? Because my parents had no idea. Like, why are you hitting yourself over and over again?
Right, great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first, you know, my parents didn't really like it. But as they started to see, like, I really love the game and I really, you know, outside practicing in the backyard and doing all those kind of things, like, dang, he really loves the game. You know, let's go out there and support him. And then they started seeing me making plays in middle school and in high school and then got a scholarship in college. It was like, they were just so proud of me.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, it's like, oh, wait, school's going to be paid for?
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
great.
right?
I think that, you know, even after all the football and how long my parents have been in this country, I still don't think they understand the game. Do your parents now get it?
Yeah, they get it now.
They get it?
Yeah, they get it now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
sir.
job, Ismail.
You're right.
Touchdown?
Yeah,
They can learn
Good
about
job.
touchdown.
Yeah, they know touchdowns. I scored a lot of touchdowns, so they know what that is.
All right. We got Spears back in the studio with your business partner,
Manny,
Sir.
Manny. What's up, man?
co-owner.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet
Yeah.
you.
So, okay, what did you guys cover?
We covered the new the Dickie's Barbecue on Thornydale and Ina. How you know he got into barbecue, how old he was when he moved to Texas,
Okay, good.
and then how his parents reacted. You know, we bonded over the fact that my parents had no idea what I was talking about when I said I wanted to play football, and they were very hesitant. Ismail's he can understand where I'm coming from with that.
Didn't you say your parents they wondered like what you guys are saying before each play?
They wondered what was going through my head, where I thought this was a good idea to put a helmet and shoulder pads on and run into people as fast as I can.
So you moved to Texas at a very early age, and then got introduced to barbecue. When you think about like Texas barbecue, obviously Dickie's comes to mind.
Right.
Well, what kind of barbecue what are some of your favorites?
I love brisket. The brisket is a big thing in Texas. I really love the brisket. The bakers, the potato bakers are really good as well. And just, I mean, I think everything in Texas, you know, they do a really good job with barbecue. So I'm trying to bring that to Tucson and really, you know, bring that culture back. So.
I was just at Hutchins in Frisco.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot.
You
That's
ever-
a really, yeah, I've
okay.
been there. That's a really good spot.
Texas Twinkies.
Yeah, Texas Twinkies with the jalapeno, the bacon wrap. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some good stuff. We gotta bring that. Bring that back here.
Well, I mean, I saw what a Texas Twinkie
Yeah.
was. Yeah, you definitely got to bring.
Yeah,
that
I gotta
here.
bring that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we plan on
Yeah,
doing. Is
yeah.
bring that.
Although, can you do me a favor? So we've got this like weigh-in Wednesday. We're all trying to get healthy. You can see where the weights are and who's in the green and who's in the red. I'm in the green, they're in the red. But my guy Justin's going to be at your establishment all the time. Number one, when he says he forgot his wallet, sorry, no money, no service. Number two, he's got to have a cutoff, right? Just be like, look, dude, you cannot order the whole menu.
Yeah, just send me a picture.
You got to drive home.
You can have one Texas Twinkie, not 6.
Dude, they're small. You can have like 4 of them. I swear.
That's funny.
But you became a mainstay at Arizona, a household name, playing for the Wildcats. But you only played here for one season. But it feels like you've been here for 4. How do you recap your time in Tucson playing for the Arizona Wildcats?
Yeah, man, it was great. Coach Brendan and the whole staff did a great job. Coach Alonzo Carter, he's at Sac State right now. He's the one that recruited me. I bought him to him. Really great coach, man. I really loved it. We have really good people. Like I said, there's really good people around Tucson. Met my business partner in Tucson. Just getting out to the community. I didn't stay in a shell. I got out to the community. I honestly did. I did mini camps. I did camps on the side. I really didn't put it out to the press because I was so busy. But I did camps on the side, and the community gave so much to me. I just felt like, let me give back.
That's breaking news. Justin already tweeted it out.
Yeah.
Ismail Mahdi went to camps.
Yeah,
I got it. I'm first. I'm first. Let's get your business partner Manny here. Manny, come to the microphone over here. So how did you and Ismail hook up, and what was from your perspective, what was the genesis of you guys coming into business together?
Yeah, so when I first met Izzy, actually I reached out to him to be on a podcast at the time that we were doing with cars and whatnot. My background's in the automotive field originally. So he came out on that. We had him on the podcast. It was a lot of fun. From there, we just made friends. Reached out, invited him to a couple of things to hang out. Obviously, he came out, developed that relationship, and then we started training high schoolers together, and just kind of went from there.
That's awesome. Well, I got a partner. I got partners, right? I have my own law firm. This is just a side gig. You guys understand this is a marriage.
Oh, yeah.
Communicate.
Yeah, 100%.
And run to conflict. Don't avoid it. If there's any issues, just get out of the way. Oh, yeah. All right, that's my best business advice for you.
Yeah.
And when it comes to barbecue, don't get high on your own supply. Yeah. That's my third thing.
But going back to the football side of things, Ismail, you got to play for Brent Brennan, and you got to be a part of the turnaround.
Yeah.
What was that like for you to come to Arizona and be a part of a group that got things back on track for Arizona?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great year. A lot of ups and downs, coming into the season. Like I said, Coach Brent Brennan did a great job of just keeping us together. It was awesome. We had a lot of older guys. We had a lot of younger guys. We just all came together and just bought into the red line. And, that's what we preach, and it was really good.
And then you have a couple of teammates that are going to be leading the way this year, and Kedrick Reesano and Quincy Craig.
Yes.
What do you think about, because you were leading the charge last year.
Yes.
So what do you think about those two guys now taking that next step as
Man,
leaders?
I think they're going to do a phenomenal job. Those two guys, they just want to get better every day. I competed with them every day. They push each other. It was never no hate in that room. Everybody wanted to see everybody get better, and I think it's still going to go. It's still going to be that way moving forward, and those guys I think they're going to be ready to go.
Heck yeah, man. What was your favorite game last year? Playing at Arizona,
the Kansas State game. Yeah, Kansas State game was pretty fun.
It was for you.
Yeah.
When he became the Big 12 offensive player of the week.
It was awesome.
I got to ask you, man. There's I'm kind of all over these litigations on the 5 and 5. So, if the class action, then they're winning.
Yeah.
Is there any thought in your mind like, you know what? Roll it out there one more year. Or you ready to move on and be an entrepreneur?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I've been so busy in the business part of it, but I got to sit down and look at it and see the options on that.
Manny, you got his back for 1 year. All right. I'm telling you, being on the team and just every interview talking about hey, we got this barbecue place. Why don't you go over there? Ismail Mahdi signing day. You could do NIL for yourself.
Yeah, for sure I can. I didn't even look at that. What's going on with
that? There's a bunch of state court cases, and if you are a plaintiff and they give you the injunction, you're basically free to play.
And it's still going on?
It's in the thick of it right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, we talked to Danny Gonzalez recently, and he was like, this 5 for 5 rule, there's two guys that fall in line. One of them is Ismail Mahdi and Max Harris. So they're like, hopefully at the last second, we can try to see if we can swoop in and bring them back, which I think would be awesome. Yeah. Like I said, imagine Ismail Mahdi scoring a touchdown and like flashing like a Dickie's barbecue.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Back plate or something like that. He's got Dickie's barbecue gloves flashing them on TV.
I guess the advice Spears and Ali's giving you is stay in shape.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah.
But you know what? You're taking this next step as an entrepreneur. How did your time at Arizona, like with Tobrook Blaine and Beyond Football and all the other, things that they taught you about off the field, how did that help you transition
Yeah, it
to
helped
what
me
you're
a
doing
lot. I never been to a program where they really care about players off the field. Tobrook did a really good job. I'm still talking to her as of right now and try to get stuff started for my business. I mean, they did a phenomenal job of helping us, not just on the field, but off the field, and I really appreciate them for doing that.
So how's it been so far? Like, what are some of the biggest lessons you've learned in the early stages of becoming the new owner?
Just communicating with your employees, handling all the ops part of it.
Yeah.
It's been real busy, and just, actually looking at emails and, answering emails and stuff like that. So
Is there anything that you take from football that you apply to this? I feel like football is the greatest metaphor of life.
it is just leadership, leading the team, because that's really it is. Like my employees, I got a team, I got to lead them, got to keep everybody, happy, and, I got to keep everybody, going and stuff like that, motivated. So.
Treat people fairly, not equally.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And sometimes you got to rip ass, and sometimes you got to give them a pat on the back. It's the
Right.
same thing. I mean, you guys are the head coaches now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And all these employees are your players. So I would imagine that, you learned a lot from Brent Brennan and the rest of the coaches of, how to manage people and build a culture, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. When you were, I mean, you still may be, we'll see. But last year, while you were on the team, was there one coach that when he got up to speak, it's like the hairs on your arms went up and you just were ready to run through a wall?
Yeah, Coach Brent Brennan, he does a good job on that, just getting up there and just leading the team and just, keeping it honest. He never, lied, never sugarcoated anything. He just kept it 100 all the time. Every time he got up there, everybody listened. I think he does a really good job of doing that and leading the team.
Man, if I had to create a list, I would say like Craig Nivar.
Oh, yeah. Craig,
I heard special teams meetings are awesome.
Yeah, yep.
Chuck Cecil.
Yep.
Maybe Danny Gonzalez, put him up there as well.
Yeah.
But you know what, Brent, he's a really good motivator.
Yeah, he is.
And those behind the scenes videos that we see of like you guys after games, I think that really shows the kind of guy that Brent Brennan is.
Yeah,
because when he talks to us, he's very measured. But there's a fire inside Brent Brennan.
Yeah, there is.
That's because he can trust you guys and he can't trust the press, and for good reason.
That's funny. Yeah.
So when we come to Dickey's Barbecue, what are some of your favorites on the menu?
The rib play is really good. Can't go wrong with the brisket sandwich. The baker with the brisket is really good. But yeah, everything is really good.
Okay.
Everything is really good.
Yeah,
Everything's really good.
That doesn't mean you have to try everything. Moderation. I got to ask you another fun question. Who is the coach on the staff that's the most imitated by the players on the team?
It was Coach Alonzo Carter.
Yeah.
Coach Carter, he had the MC Hammer thing.
Yeah.
We used to joke around with that. Everybody used to have fun joking around when he did the MC Hammer thing. So,
Yeah.
That was my running back coach.
And like the most, every coach has got their phrases, right? Like Mike Tomlin, standard is a standard, all that kind of. So what are some Brent Brennan, like, it's just in your mind. He says it all the time that sometimes you start thinking it.
Yeah. So every time he used to come in the mornings in the team meeting room, he used to get in front of us. He always says, "Ready!" And everybody used to, after that, we repeat "ready." So that was the thing. We used to joke around. Everybody used to be like, "Ready!" and joke around because that's what he used to say all the time. So.
Did your teacher start doing that in class too?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, man. Ismail Mahdi, former Arizona running back, joining us here on ESPN Tucson, talking about his new business adventure, the new owner of the Dickey's Barbecue Pit on Thornydale.
Yes, sir.
Right out there in Moreno.
Yes, sir.
So you guys open? You guys
we're open.
Moving and grooving?
We're moving and grooving. We want everybody to come out and come try some barbecue.
Hell yeah.
That's
man.
my neck of
man.
the woods.
Come
I'm gonna go
out,
out
come
there.
out.
And listen, if you're listening now, man, we have a guy that came to Tucson, played for the University of Arizona, did a great job, and now wants to be part of the community, started a business. Those are the people you need to start supporting. So, businesses that make your community a better place. And we got a guy that loved Tucson so much, even after 1 year, that he wants to set roots in here. So Dickey's Barbecue, Ina and Thornydale.
Yes, sir.
Check it out.
Come on out.
Tucson has been awesome to you, right?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
this last year. I mean, what do you think about the culture in just Tucson?
Man, it's just awesome. Just like I said, it's great people that support the community. People want to come out and support everybody. Everybody supports everybody. And that's what I really love about it.
Come support our guy, Ismail Mahdi, Arizona running back.
And
over
Manny.
there.
Izzy and Manny, baby.
Izzy and Manny, yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
yes,
Yes,
sir. All right, go visit them. Dickey's Barbecue Pit over there on Thornydale Road. Ismail, thank you for stopping by, man.
Yes, thanks for having me, guys. Y'all
All right.
come on out.
Great
Hell
to
yeah.
see you. Yeah.
All right, stay tuned. We got more Spears and Ali coming
No
up next.
discounts, Justin.